3rd of August 2023. You're very welcome back. Climate news, climate honey, follow the money, media on the take. Our radio television shared national broadcaster is on the take. We're caught with a barter account and paying themselves extra from advertising they shouldn't have been and all of that. But the point is that June of 2023 was a very, very good month in Ireland. It was warm enough, not excessively hot, but it was nice. It was lovely weather and nice evenings, and I made some videos during it, and we were at the crops and all that. We learned from previous years to get it done in June if the weather's good, because you might not get the weather after. At the end of it, just when June was over, and in fact I made a video on that. I mentioned it. It was late before June ended. It was the 28th of June, 2 days before it ended. The national broadcaster RTE in Ireland announced it was the hottest June on record. It was the hottest June in Ireland on record. And every time there's good weather in the summer, they announce it's the hottest month on record. And yet they're at this now for over 20 years. So it would seem to me that if there was a month every year that was the hottest on record for 20 years, and if the temperature only went up a half a degree centigrade, at the end of that, there'd have to be a 10-degree increase in temperature. In any event, they were all out about it, didn't wait for the month to end. And the weather broke towards the end of June, just the last days of June. So they didn't include the last day. The next thing is now we have July. July is over. It's now the 3rd of August. July in Ireland was horrendous. The early water and rain was welcomed because we were a little bit dry on water. But it has turned out to be a completely wet month with only a few days altogether that you could get anything done. There was about 2 days with no rain at all, but it rained right up to the evening and it rained immediately after. And I was out getting work done and very hard to stay dry. There was some torrential rain. Last night, the 2nd of August in Ireland, was terrible torrential rain. Everywhere is swimming. The land it'll take it a week of hot summer weather to recover. We're not going to get that. There's no sign of any take-up for at least the first week in August. And that's the way it is. But the point I'm making is, there was nothing on the television or radio to say that it was a cold month. So when you get a hot month, it mentions it. When you get good weather, it mentions it's the hottest on record. It's always the hottest July, June, or whatever on record. But when it's cold, when there's no heat, and the temperatures are around 13 degrees on average in the daytime, and about maybe 11 at night. It's not cold as such. You wouldn't really need a coat, but it's not warm either. You need a jumper like this on you now going around. You wouldn't go anywhere without at least this or a jacket over it. So the point is, why are they not announcing that it's a cold month? Or what the situation is vis-a-vis other Julys? There was a very, very bad year in 1919. There was a bad year in 1946 and a worse one in 1947. And 1985 and 86 were absolutely horrendously wet, cold years. And now we have this in 2023. So you can see what they're at. It's all propaganda, all lies, all fakery, just pushing this hysteria for their own ends and means. See you back for something else soon. Bye.